Good morning. I'm here at EMWalhalla at Laumann's Toyota World, and I'm gonna check out some cars. And you might see your car in this video. However, I have weird tastes, and I'm an opinionated asshole. So be warned. Alright, so EMWalhalla is a car event that is dedicated to cars that are unusual, but not popular unusual like a Skyline or a Supra. Weird unusual cars. With that being the top of the line on this is typical EMWalhalla or EMWalhalla, the Fiat Multipla. Okay, so this right here is a Max. And apparently this is a small little sports car. It was made in the Netherlands and it's based on a Citroen Saxo, which is a small hatchback. And I mean, I've never seen this before. It's made in the Netherlands and it's made by the same guy that made the doors of the BMW Z1, the ones that kind of slide down into the body. So that's real cool. And look at it, it's very small, it's nimble, two-seater. It's got some storage space here. Look at that. That is, I mean, I've never seen this before because all it says Max and now nothing else. There's another one here, and another one here. Oh wait, we have a bit more information here. Max Roadster 1991. Yeah. Kick design from Helmut. See, this is why I visit EMWalhalla, because you get to see weird and actually like really quirky cars like this. This is cool. This is also really cool. I'll never stop loving these cars with the pop-ups. Old Mazda 323, 4 doors. I mean, these were not fast or super sporty, but they are kind of cool. Like, come on. Right next to it, a Ford Fiesta L, which I don't know what the L stands for. It doesn't stand for large because it's quite a small hatchback. And he's been to Santa Pod Raceway, which is a drag strip in Britain. Look at that. Oh, it's quite clean too. And look at that. No mirror on this side. So you have one mirror on the driver's side. A couple of fog lights, which look pretty period correct. Yeah. That is that's pretty cool. Okay, check out this cool Citroen flatbed. You can see that there's windows here, which is really weird, but that's because I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can see through it. So basically when the driver's sitting there, he can see through this glass and see how far he is in terms of his bumper. That's actually really clever. And it's something you definitely expect from the French. I mean, if the glass breaks, then all the wind will be blowing into the cabin, which is probably why it never caught on, but that's pretty cool to see. Come on. Okay, what is this? Oh, I believe it's a Nissan Laurel. The metalist threw me off. Ah, yes. Nissan Laurel automatic. That is in great shape because these things are notorious for rusting. I mean, most old Nissans and Japanese cars. Ah, yes. I believe this one has been fully restored. There's a picture of a guy there. That is beautiful. Body straight. The paint is great. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm a sucker for these cars. This is a Mitsubishi Galant from, I believe, 1991. Just look at the front, that kind of like really straight front end. Same with my Camry. This is what I like. It's in pretty decent shape. The Galant 91, yes, 91 exactly. Look at that. I think that's pretty cool. But that's me. Right next to it, an Alfa Romeo 155 T-Spark 1.7. And this one is actually in really good shape. The paint is popping. It has a very straight body. Original wheels. Looks like original everything. Got the cloverleaf here. Typical Alfa. And it's for sale. No price. But you can call this number if you're interested. Right, let's make a full round and see what else we can find. Oh, look at that. We have a couple of Suzuki Kizashis. This was, I guess, Suzuki's attempt to make a sports sedan that could compete with the BMW 3 Series and whatnot. Ooh, gotta do that tire gel better next time, bro. Anyway, these are quite okay. I kind of like them. This one has a wing, which I'm pretty sure is not stock, but it actually doesn't look too bad. It's maybe borrowed from, I don't know, Evo or something, or WRX. I don't know. It actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah, almost no one bought these because, again, you know, Suzuki doesn't have the same kind of brand prestige as BMW. So I believe these might be the only ones sold in the Netherlands. You barely ever see these. So this is EMWalhalla worthy though. Oh, okay, and this is pretty cool. This is a Lancia Flavia, but I believe in America this was the Chrysler Sebring, which, I mean, it's such a forgettable car if you live in America. But here, this is again quite special. Who bought this? This is so weird. Nice. I kind of like the interior though. It's not bad. Look at that. Lancia Flavia, whatever. Can't even pronounce it. Lexus SC430. I actually really like these cars. They are have a very beautiful styling. Look at that. Very deep purple paint. Almost looks like midnight purple. And these rims. Now these rims were quite controversial when they came out. Some people loved them, some people hated them. But no doubt it is a very interesting car to look at. Look at that. I believe the owner's sitting right there. Okay, so here we are at the beginning. See, that's where the cars enter. And we're gonna go this way and see what we can find that kind of piques my interest, so to say. Oh, and I like this. I also like the color. Reminds me of Bayside Blue, which is a Nissan color, but I'm pretty sure it's original. An SN95 Mustang. Not sure. Oh yeah, this is the V8 version. 4.0. Oh, supercharged. Is this a special version? Because, you know, the standard Mustang GT from this generation wasn't supercharged. What is this? Is this a special model? Because this wing is also not stock. What is this? Maybe someone in the comment section can tell me what this is. Oh, nice. Okay, so generally speaking, I'm not a fan of French cars, but there are a few exceptions. And this one, this 406 from Peugeot, this coupe, is just so freaking gorgeous. The lines, it's smooth. It's designed by Pininfarina, which is of course world famous. Look at it. Yeah, that's beautiful. Love the paint. Again, it's kind of a similar color to the Mustang. It's got Alfa Romeo wheels or something. I mean, the logo is similar to Alfa Romeo, but yeah, it's a manual. I'm not sure if it's a V6 or something, but yeah, that's beautiful. Look at these lines, by the way. You have the hood here. And you can see these pillars here. They kind of go upwards a little bit. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but look, you can see that. Oh man, yeah, this is cool. So this is another car that is really EMWalhalla worthy. It's a Mazda 323 LX 1.3. Again, it's not a fire-breathing 100,000 horsepower Supra. But when do you see this on the road? As of today, almost never. And here's one. It's a sedan. It's in not too bad shape. It's a bit dirty. And again, you see no passenger side mirror. This was not a thing in the early 80s, I believe this car is from. Nice. Yeah, I like this. Again, this is it's not fast, it's not sporty, but it doesn't need to be. It's probably very simple, easy to work on. I hope the rust is okay because, you know, these old Japanese cars are notorious for rusting really fast. And here we have a Toyota Serra. And look at the doors. These doors are so friggin' cool. Look, the whole thing comes up. I actually really like these cars. These are not super fast or anything like that, but come on, that party piece, those doors. And because of the doors, you can see that the window only goes up a little bit because of the design of the doors. Right-hand drive, stick, with it has a back seat, but I mean, it's pretty small. It's a 2+2 coupe. I love the color. It's very unusual. I almost never see these in this color when I see one, which is almost never. That's awesome. Ooh, okay, this is another weird, quirky car that I like. An Audi A2. I believe this is the first generation Audi A2. Man, yeah, this is cool. It's pretty narrow, but it's very high up. So you have this really kind of It's an MPV, it's very useful. I like seeing this. And it's in great shape, man. When was the last time you saw an Audi A2 in a condition like this? Oh, by the way, I hope the wind noise isn't too bad because it is quite windy today. And my apologies if there is some wind noise. Can't do much about it. Oh my god. What is that, a Pontiac? What is this? I figured it out. It's a Pontiac Bonneville. Look at that. I'm pretty sure this has the GM 3800 V6. I'm pretty sure. This is dedication because in America I'm sure you can find parts for this. But in the Netherlands, hell no. This is dedication. And like I said, look at the wheels. They match the body. Oh, okay. That's really, really special too. Look at that. This is typical EMWalhalla. Nice. And it's been recently imported or put on plates. Paint is nice. Looks to be in good shape. Wow. Yeah. That is definitely something. I don't think I've ever seen a Pontiac Bonneville in real life on the road here in the Netherlands. So that's cool. Check out this Renault Velsatis. This is typical French quirkiness. Look at this. Look at the doors. Because they're so long, they have one door for both the front seat and the back seat. So, you know, if the door would be regular with a one hinge, it would be way too much space to open it up. And of course, that's not practical when you're parked. So what did they do? Look at this. They have like this kind of double hinge system. It's really weird and really quirky, but that's just so... Like I said, I'm generally not a fan of French cars, but there are some that I think are so cool. This is one of them. It's got a 3-liter V6, 220-ish horsepower. It's a stick. Oh, look at it, man. The color is very, very deep purple. It might look black on the camera, but you can maybe see it here. And just look at this. It's like a, yeah, it's like a sporty minivan MPV, but with two doors. It's one of the quirkiest cars I've ever seen. I mean, maybe I'm using that word too much, but this definitely fits the bill. Leather interior, you know, the center console, everything. You got everything basically in the middle. Look at that. And it's a special model because it also has the side skirts right there. Skirts right here, and also a different exhaust system. So that is awesome. Look at that. So what they have here at this event is also a Maybach Mercedes V12 huge limousine. And the guy, the owner, he's a Mercedes enthusiast, and he's actually taking people for a ride. You can sit in the back and basically get a ride from him, like you're being chauffeured around for free, by the way. This is really, really cool. That is awesome. For here we got a Pontiac Firebird, really, really cool. And also one that I personally like. This is this Volvo. I always forget which one it is. Let's have a look. Let's peek. Yes, 480 GT. Boxy styling with that really low slung like rear window. You have a lot of visibility actually in this. And of course, pop-up headlights. Look at that. There's nothing better than pop-up headlights. Oh wow, a Cadillac Alante. This is... I've never seen one in real life. You know, I live in the Netherlands, so a lot of these kind of obscure American cars that you guys had in the US, I always see through Motor Week and their retro reviews. And I saw this in a retro review, and now I'm looking at one in real life. That's really cool. Look at the styling. It's a very sleek, very straight kind of lines, if you will, which is of course the kind of the way in the late 80s, early 90s. I believe it has a V6. It's not fast, but it's very comfortable, very smooth. This kind of typical, yeah, what do you call this? Like very dark red, kind of Bordeaux red interior. And it's designed by Pininfarina. Again, they were the design house that made this. And if we have a look here, look at all the dials. That is crazy. That's so cool. They got a digital gauge cluster, of course, which was very popular in the 80s. Some people didn't like it. There you go. Yeah, again, when do you ever see this on the road? Never, but you see it here at EMWalhalla. Of course, stuff that can't be missed out on EMWalhalla is, of course, old Saabs. Rest in peace, Saab. Very, again, pretty quirky cars. This kind of body shape you never see in any other car. It's kind of like a fastback, liftback coupe, but so unique. And this. So this is a Lexus, a Lexus LS, but I'm not sure exactly which model it is. 430. Yeah, this was the cream of the crop when it comes to well-made cars. These cars will run forever and ever and ever. It's just amazing. I've seen these with over 1,000,000 miles several times already. Look at that. It is just, yeah, this is a proper boat. The only thing I don't like about this car is the fact that they borrowed a little bit too much styling from Mercedes. I mean, those taillights are typical Mercedes. You can't tell me that they didn't look at Mercedes for that. But other than that, oh, you know, again, one car I would like to own one day, but this just, you know, it's a gas guzzler, so. Right next to it we have a parked 350 SE, also really cool. Oh, and this might be one of the rarest cars here. And you're like, oh man, what are you talking about? It's an MX-5. Yes, but this one is what looks like to be completely bone stock. No. Aftermarket steering wheel, aftermarket shifter, and some sort of like a screen there, whatever you call it. Multimedia infotainment screen. But other than that, it has stock rims, stock everything. It does need a respray though. The paint is not in great shape. But this is like what, a 91, 92 or something. This is it looks to be imported. It has the smaller plates. So yeah, these are fun cars, but they're really going up in price crazy, so still fun to see. Okay, over here we have a BMW 635. Is it a CSI? Let me just have a look just to be sure. Yes, it is. My uncle actually had one of these. It's really cool. Look at that exhaust in the middle. That's really cool. And they call these BMW shark noses because if you look at the front, let me get down here, you see that the top of the hood is further away than the, I guess where the bumper starts. This kind of angled look, they call this a shark nose. So anything from E30 and older, they call these shark noses. And it's a great design. I mean, this one is in great condition as well. It looks to be an original Dutch car too, so that's pretty cool. Look at that. You got the individual windscreen, or not windscreen, the wipers for the headlights, which of course is something you don't see every day, or in cars of today. And look at the look at this separate like plastic console, which houses these Pioneer speakers. I mean, oh my god, dude, this is just awesome. And I believe these are also really expensive these days. Nice. Oh, and look at this, a Mazda 626 again. Not a super fast or super sporty car, but when do you ever see this? Today. 66 GT. Oh, and it's got the four-wheel steering too. Look at that, it's got even the stickers. This is incredibly rare. First of all, seeing a 626 is incredibly rare. And this is the four-wheel steering 2-liter 16-valve version. Yeah. I mean, it's seen some better days, you know, a little bit of rust there, and it's got a unfortunate dent here, and the paint's a little flat, but, you know, this is probably like, how old is this? 40 years, maybe? 89, almost 40 years, like 37. If my math is not so, 30, yeah, 36. Oh, nice. Another Camry. I found another one. This is a later model. You know, if you see a Camry on the road here in the Netherlands, it's almost always this model. This one is, I wouldn't have any doubt in my mind that this has like a bajillion miles on the clock and it's still working. Oh, and it's the V6 too. Nice. Yeah. Again, I'm a sucker for these cars. Absolute sucker. And it looks to be pretty good condition actually. Because again, this model, this generation is also 25 years old at this point. It looks awesome. Yeah, I like this. Again, it's not super striking, it's not incredibly sporty, but it'll get you there. Oh my god, someone imported a Ute from America to the Netherlands. Again, you never see this in the Netherlands. That's so cool. These are fast. You got a bed, you can put all your stuff there. And another one, it's an older generation. Look at this. You got tons of space. These are a couple of Holdens. Again, you never see this. This is super cool. Nice. Okay, what the hell? A Peugeot 407 with a wing, which it doesn't really need. Apparently it's a diesel. Why would you do this? I mean, of course, you know, you can do whatever you want, it's your car, but this is weird as hell, dude. Look at the vents, which I'm sure are just... No, they don't do anything. Faded headlights, what the hell? Yeah, this is that's not really my thing, but this is a bit more my thing. It's been lowered, which these days I'm not really a fan of, but it actually doesn't look too bad. And it's a 40, what is this, a 405, I believe, or something? Let's have a look. Oh, it's been cleaned out. I believe it's a 405, but again, I don't know my French cars very well. Renault 5, a Nissan 100 NX, and we're back to the Laurel I featured earlier. Look at this, a Reliant Scimitar. I have, again, never seen this before. Here, it's got a 1400cc 16V Rover K series. Wow, and look how low it is. Like, this is at belly height. What? Look at the gear shifter. Oh yeah, 5-speed, typical wood, which is peeling off a little bit, unfortunately. Yeah, this is, wow, I've never seen this before. It's very, very small too. And it kind of like, I guess, British racing green. Yeah. Again, this is what you see at EMWalhalla. You would never see this anywhere else. Maybe a British classic car event or something, but yeah. Yeah, there's just so much here. It's crazy, like a lot. Too much to cover, unfortunately. Well, guys, that was it. That's all I'm going to show you. Again, there were so many awesome cars, too many to cover. But yeah, this was my first time here. Definitely worth coming back to. So, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.